Welcome to another episode of Garage King PH. Today, we have another MV Agusta crotch rocket to check out, and it is the 2021 Brutale 800RR SCS. Here in the channel, we have reviewed the sport touring bike from MV Agusta, the Bonkers Turismo Veloce Lusso SCS, which is a true powerhouse. Medyo nalula ako sa kayang gawin ng bike na yun, and this Brutale 800RR SCS is on another level. Let's discuss that in a bit. Pero sa ngayon, let's just see what this art in motion is all about on this series of B-rolls. Okay, first, let me tell you folks that the Brutale is one of the most popular models of the brand in the recent years. Bukod pa syempre sa mga legend nila na F3 and F4 sport bikes. Obviously, this one is a naked bike and it is built on a compact frame with its 800cc inline-3 engine as part of the stress member, making it light because there is no need for excess tubing bukod sa trellis frame that is visible on its side. There are these aluminum pieces to make the chassis more rigid, and these things just gives the bike great balance and strength to handle the colossal power that this engine packs. On that engine is the counter-rotating crankshaft which is responsible for the super light handling ng motorsiklo na ito, lalo na on higher speeds. This is all physics folks, dahil ang inertia na nagagawa ng umiikot na dalawang gulong ay nakaka-cancel niyan. Kaya ikaw as a rider, wala kang masyadong puwersa na nilalabanan as you try to lean this bike. Just point this thing and shoot for that corner. Tapos meron pang Pirelli Diablo Rosso na mga gulong. Approve ang kapit niyan. Alright, the design is a big strength for MV Agusta. But before we move on to that, medyo mag-discuss pa tayo ng konti ng mga bagay tungkol sa performance nito. Rare for me, I know. Natutuwa lang kasi ako sa improvement ng bike na ito kumpara sa nagamit natin na Turismo Veloce Lusso SCS. Itong Brutale na ito ay may version 3.0 ng EAS or the quick shifter that MV Agusta uses, and the version 2 of the Recluse SCS. This one is easier to use and I basically did not have any learning curve. Unlike dun sa Turismo Veloce na medyo nanibago talaga ako. Dito, banat agad and I enjoyed not having to use the clutch, though cleverly, you can still use it pa rin naman. The gear change is much more immediate and smoother, to the point that it inspires you to go faster. Diyan ako na-challenge dahil 100 kilometers per hour lang ang speed limit sa mga expressways natin. And sustaining 100 kilometers per hour on this bike is really easy on second or third gear pa lang. Ganun siya katulin and you still have 3 more gears to play with. As I squeeze on the throttle, dyan kumakanta ang bike na ito talaga. Tila hindi sa metal gawa ang makina at exhaust system nito. Parang gawa kay Luciano Pavarotti ang exhaust system, and as you go, it sings its heart out and it makes the hair at the back of my neck just stand up in awe. habang kumakanta yan, the juggernaut G-force that the acceleration creates just hits you in a very intoxicating manner. Nakaka-addict. Kaya kung may ganito ka, perfect itong dalhin sa mga track day, and this could very well keep up with the 1000cc sport bikes out there. 140 horsepower at 12,300 friggin' RPM and 87 Newton meters of peak torque just propels you and this very compact bike onto the horizon. Just mind-boggling power delivery. Now, being MV Agusta, tulad nga ng nabanggit ko kanina, ay malupit talaga sa design. As we talk about that, let's have a walk around the bike. It's the MV Agusta Brutale 800RR SCS. I know, it's a mouthful, but with that, I want to begin with the looks, okay? Ito, kung napansin nyo, familiar yan sa MV Agusta, yung Dragster 800RR tsaka yung Brutale 1000RR, the big brother of this Brutale. Sports the same kind of headlight, medyo ganyan yung design language talaga. At ayan mga chong, na-establish na natin dito sa channel natin na ang MV Agusta, may moto yan, motorcycle art, and what an art form their bikes are. Tignan nyo naman yung itsura, the design, look how sharp it is. Lahat ng makikita mong linya, puro pa ganun. It still possess that trellis frame, pero itong 2021 and 2022 models, malaking step up to from the older Brutale. Let me show you some of the advancement or some of the improvement. Ito, mapapansin natin, naka TFT screen na siya. Yung dati, parang maliit na ganun lang yun, parang LED. Na maliit na screen, very basic. So MV Agusta improved on that. In the styling department, they've also improved the look of the triple tip pipe. Parang makakasaksak na nga ng tao to sa sobrang sharp. I mean, looks really good. Tapos itong SCS na to, I believe this is the version 2. While the quick shifter, pag tinignan natin sa kabilang side ng motorsiklong to, nasa ba yun? Ito, that is the version 3 naman nung MV Agusta quick shifter. And what I can say with this improvement, kung dun sa nagamit natin na Turismo Veloce, medyo muntikan ko pa maitumba, this one is buttery smooth. And ang napansin ko pa, habang pataas ka ng pataas sa rev range, habang tinutwist mo yung throttle, mas smooth siyang ipasok onto the next gear. Ang galing, wizardry. Minsan mind-boggling na sobrang smooth niyang magkambyo. Nagtataka na lang nga ako bakit nilalagay pa ng MV Agusta to? Pwede namang wala. You can live with this bike without ever touching that clutch lever. So, for this kind of bike, I would say it's the fastest bike that I've ever reviewed in the channel. And possibly one with the best power to weight ratio. Ito lang ang timbang nitong motorsiklong to, while all that little weight being carried by this 140 horsepower engine with that SCS transmission. And to be honest folks, ang tulin niya, I feel like whenever I twist that throttle right there, it's like it's wanna take my head off. Ang tulin, at minsan masakit nga sa leg sa sobrang lakas ng acceleration But yeah, that's how the bike is. At ayan, what a light and compact build it is. I mean, ako 6 feet tall, but for smaller riders, it looks more proportion. Tapos ito, isipin mo, paano pag minamaniobra ko yan sa garahe ko, saan ako hahawak? Siyempre, sa manibela. At ito, I mean, it's metal. Tapos, naka-integrate dyan yung Brutale na branding. Napakaganda. And since, nandito na rin tayo sa likuran na pag-usapan na natin yung grab handle na yan, pakita ko na rin sa inyo, siyempre, yung rear seat. Katulad dun sa Turismo Veloce, may nakaukit pa rin na MV. Hindi lang basta ukit It's very artfully executed. May butas pa rin dito, so you would wonder saan dumaan yung mga electronics ng taillight nito. And the taillight, of course, is sharp. Ayan Eto pa, dito sa likuran ng bike, the rear suspension is Sachs, okay? Very, very progressive. Medyo sport bike yung feel niya. Hindi siya ganun kalambot, hindi rin siya ganun ka-stiff. I mean, just Goldilocks for a very sporty ride. Tapos, there is the disc brake, nakatago sa single-sided swing arm, which is holding this beautiful cast wheel. Ayan, ang ganda, di ba? Napapaisip nga ako I mean, obvious naman, 6 yung spoke, pero parang tatlo lang 1, 2, 3. Clever, right? Gulong Diablo Rosso, harap likod, isa yan sa pinaka makapit na mabibili mong gulong. And ilin mo to, itagilid mo to, bahala ka, kakapit yan. Katulad din sa nireview natin na Turismo Veloce, it has this signal lights. Nahawak din niya yung plate holder, parang tire hugger ang dating, and it spares you from talsik pagka dumaan ka sa putik yung likod mo. Basically, ang kinaiba nito dun sa Dragster 800RR is eto, matulis to Yung sa 800RR mukhang pating yun Tsaka yung Brutale 1000RR. Dun sila medyo nagkaiba sa kanilang looks. And ayan, pakita ko lang sa inyo. Pasadahan natin yan mula sa likod hanggang unahan ng bike. So you can see how sexy this bike is. Yan, syempre MV Agusta yan. Yung inukit na aluminum para sa gas tank. Well, since na-touch natin yung part na yan ng motor, gas mileage, I mean, it's a sport bike, hindi mo siya ma-expect na matipid siya. It likes high rev, so hindi mo rin ma-expect na matipid siya. But you know, if you like a performance bike, you'd go for this. Hindi para makatipid, kundi para ma-thrill, ma-exhilarate ka. Yun ang perfect role nitong bike na to. Tapos, nakalimutan ko lang sabihin sa inyo, eto, air ram yan. Functional yan, both left and the right. It's channeling air going to the engine kasi high performance, gusto nito ng laging high rev, kaya pasok na pasok ang hangin, kuhang-kuha ng air ram na yan. And speaking of air, yan, ang laki ng radiator, it helps cool this high performance engine. 11,000 ang rev nito kung di ako nagkakamali, so it needs air radiator for your coolant and an oil cooler over there. Tulong yan, dalawang yan to keep this bike cool. And the difference dun sa mga luma na MV Agusta, dun sa mga older models, pag na-traffic ka dito, syempre mainit, nagbubuga siya ng init. Lahat naman ng high performance bike, even yung mga hindi high performance bike, umiinit talaga ang makina. But this one, medyo less yung engine heat niya. I don't know what MV Agusta did with that, pero kumpara dun sa Turismo Veloce na ginamit natin, significantly less ang init na ini-emit nito. Plus, yung fan, I mean, maririnig mo siya, but it's very, very toned down kumpara dun sa mga nauna. Ang tahimik ng fan. Bukod dyan, Marzocchi pa rin ang kanyang front suspension, fully adjustable, which by the way, ang adjustability niyan on some bikes ng MV Agusta ay pwede na dun sa MV Agusta Ride app. There's this MV Agusta Ride app na parang racing team mo na, monitoring all of your activity on the bike, from navigation, customization of the throttle response, suspension characteristics, and even the telemetry system, which works like having your own race team monitoring all the performance areas of this bike. Simply mind-blowing level of technology all on your phone. But on this one, you can alter it. Kung nakikita nyo, may mga dials dyan. Okay, and since nandito na rin tayo, built-in na rin itong CRC branded ng MV Agusta na steering damper. 17 clicks yan, both ways, so you can make the steering sensation harder or softer. Na of course, hindi mo ramdam yan pag ganitong mabagal lang, pero pag matulin ka, the steering response, ako prefer ko yung pinaka matigas eh. So yan, approve na approve yan. Napaka race bike, napaka sports bike ng technology na yan. If we take a look at this side of the bike, sa kanan, sa may radiator, I believe that's where the fan is. Tapos makikita mo na dyan yung napaka-astig na nagto-turn blue, nagiging bluish yung pipe, yung headers. So 3-cylinder, yeah. And lastly, before we move on to the pros and cons ng bike na ito, the braking department is courtesy of this very powerful Brembo unit. Radially mounted, ang laki, double disc brake sa unahan of course, and tulad nga na nabanggit ko kanina, nakatago dun sa single-sided swing arm yung Brembo rin na preno sa likod. And overall, MV Agusta did it with this Brutale RR 800 SCS. Bunkers bike in a very, very compact package. I mean, gustong gusto ko tong bike na to. Isa sa pinakamatulin na ni-review natin dito sa channel, and isa sa pinaka na thrill ako na sakyan. And that, folks, is the MV Agusta Brutale 800 RR SCS. A very light, compact, and really powerful handsome motorcycle, proudly waving the Italian flag. Bunkers talaga. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. And now, we've come to the part where we'll be discussing the pros and cons of this bike. Teka, cons? Meron ba? I guess yung presyo lang na 1.2 million, but hey, this is a premium bike and it is hand-built in Italy and it looks and performs damn good. Sorry kung di siya ma-afford ng lahat at di rin naman siya para sa lahat. Another one on the cons is that you would have to be very careful when you use this bike on the public roads. Napakadali kasing mag-over sa speed limit gamit ito. Just don't be throttle happy and don't be a kamote and you should be fine with this bike. Sana lang din meron ng keyless function on the next models para approve na talaga sa high-tech. And now the pros. Well, this is a boutique brand producing boutique bikes. Kahit di mo gamitin ito, just put it in the middle of your living room and it will look very good. Thanks to the design language that MV Agusta uses, I mean, the artfully executed lines and curves, approved talaga. Then, there's the power that I've really admired on this bike. This bike can really satisfy one's need for speed as it is just a quick bike. Quick to accelerate, quick on turns, and even the braking is excellent to match the bunker's performance. Next on the pros is the level of tech. As I've mentioned, yung MV Agusta Ride app, lahat ng kailangan mong malaman sa bike na ito ay nandyan at your disposal, nasa bulsa mo lang through your phone. All of these collectively, I think, justifies its price, and I think the smiles, exhilaration, fun, and the thrill that it can give a rider is simply priceless. Tapos sa Motostrada nyo pa ito mabibili, which means that the dealer support is excellent, folks. Links to Motostrada and MV Agusta Philippines is on the description. By the way, check them out and shoot them a message for your inquiries. Tapos wag nyo rin kalimutan na mag-subscribe sa channel, okay? Paano, folks? I hope you liked this episode and stay tuned for more. This has been your Garage King PH. You ride safe out there. Ciao.